man, someone grew up in the '90s, man, like you can't deny the influence of both of those individuals.
Yeah. Well, I have. I just thought of. There's two more little points. Has anybody ever tried to deter you from your purpose?
Yeah.
Has they said anything to you to change what course you're going on, change who you are?
Oh yeah.
The devil's busy as hell. What you talking about, man?
What have they said or done to make you to try to steer you away from your purpose? What have they said or done?
So I grew up in an all-white neighborhood, right? And growing up, a lot of who were supposed to be influencers to me, which were teachers, principals, people who had a lot of influence on your life as a teenager, where they should be steering you in a direction in which they should go, were my number one haters. And they have motivated me to prove them wrong. Like, it was such a motivation. It was negative what they were saying, like telling me that I'm just a troubled kid and I'm not going anywhere. And I had this one girl tell me that I'm gonna be another statistic.
Sheesh.
And I said, okay, whatever. I'm whatever you want me to be. But just know that, like, your haterade has been my motivation to not be what you're trying to make me to be. So, I had my first kid at 28 years old, and I am in the process of getting married. I am getting my degree, and it's like, yeah, so what? I didn't do it in your time frame. I did it in mine, but I still achieved mine, and I did not become who you thought I was going to become. So that right there, it just like,
I hate when people say you'll be a statistic. Like, everybody in the globe is a statistic.
Yeah, for real. Like,
what the fuck?
there are statistics about success too. What the hell is that supposed to mean?
What does that mean? You'll be a statistic. That just means that's code for you'll be a nigger.
Yeah, you'll be a bum. like what? I'll be a what? Like, no. But meanwhile, like, half the people that I grew up with a lot of them are on drugs. And a lot of them are not doing much with their life. And, I'm praying and hoping that they come out of their, addictions and, become who they are. But it's kind of crazy how, and it makes me look back and, yeah, I'm not humbling myself on this, because what you tried to do was you tried to alter and steer me in the wrong direction of, oh, this is what I'll be, this is who I'll be, and let me just walk in what you think my purpose should be. But I chose to turn that around and make that my motivation to do it. So no, I don't humble myself in this situation. So when saying that, meaning like, yeah, I'm putting myself up here. I'm putting myself on this pedestal up here, and I'm not stepping down, because I'm very proud of where I've come from and where I'm going. So no, it's crazy that the very people that used to say these things to me are the ones that are on drugs, aren't doing much for themselves, and you're here, there, and everywhere, got kids by this person, that person, because you chose that life. So no, I'm not humbling myself in that situation.
Those are the type of people, they were already at that mindset, and because they saw you doing well, they wanted you to be at their level. So right. They say whatever it is they needed to say to try to get you there, and yeah, you didn't let them. So
right.
It was different than me too, sort of. I had a lot of people telling me I wasn't black enough for a little while.
Yep.
Man, you're supposed to do this. You're supposed to just play basketball, football, listen to rap, and play Madden. I was like, I don't want to do that. Mostly because, not that I have that I don't like a lot of those things. It's my level of interest is in so many other like things. I'm like, this can't be it. Like, I can't this can't be all to life. I was skiing when I was 11 years old. That wasn't something black folks supposed to do. You can't do that. listen to rock music, listen to oldies, doing all this stuff. That was, hey, and I'm at this point where I'm not limiting myself for nobody. I'm not.
I think for me, the biggest thing that someone had said to me that like struck like a serious chord for me, because I've gotten the "you're not black enough" and being as bright as I am, that was always a struggle that I had growing up. But when I started going natural, and wearing my hair the way that it comes out of my head, I was told by a lot of older Black women, but why? Because you can pass. And for a very, I was told
you can pass for white
because I can tell myself.
Wow.
Try to be your hype man.
I'm good.
Wow.
Don't play the flame.
So when I was going natural, I had a lot of older women who I worked with tell me, why would I do this? Because I can pass. So that I needed to assimilate in order to get whatever from that and not wear my hair naturally. And I don't know about anybody else, but when someone tells me I cannot do something or that I shouldn't do something, if I have already decided I'm going to do it, it just makes me want to do it harder. It makes me want to do it more. So like I would on purpose come in with my hair fully picked out, as full as I could make it, just to make people upset about the fact that I was living my truth. So,
what happened?
Has anybody tried to deter you from your dream? What have they said to try to get you off your course?
I don't know. I told somebody told me I was too ugly to rap. That was fucked up.
Ugly to rap.
What? Because rappers are known to be pretty people.
Yeah, they said I was too ugly and I should stick to
Well, you're not even ugly, but even if you were, rap is the perfect place to be.
No,
I'm confused.
Rap
Is
and
anybody
blues.
Lil Wayne
You
lately?
can rap and blues and be completely fucked up, fugly looking.
Yeah, they
Teeth,
said.
eyes, you can miss all kinds of things. Like,
Yeah,
I'm so
Yo, for real, what Fetty Wap missing a whole eyeball?
right. That's what I is.
Like Fabulous's teeth was just all different high-rise levels, like a cityscape.
Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne looks like
Say
Robert.
name. I don't even gotta.
Hey.
I don't gotta mention any specific qualities.
No. What?
Nah, yeah, they said I was too ugly to rap. They said I should stick to writing for people because I'd have more success if I, you know what I mean. But you know what it is like mostly I've never really had other than that, and that was kind of third party. Like somebody was telling me what somebody had said. I've never had anybody come at me and say, "Yo, I'm going to shit on your dreams in this way." Mostly, what it is the things that kind of impact me negatively is people projecting their fears on me. So you'll have someone say like, "Oh, okay, you make music, okay, that's cool, but yeah, what's your backup plan?" And it's just like, I don't have one. I make music. Oh well, you should go.
Plan is more music.
You should go to school and have something to fall back on. And it's just like, even though that's wise, that's conservatively wise. Like, yeah, okay, it makes sense logically. For some people, having that backup plan is kind of your excuse to not go hard enough.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I'll dabble in the things that I'm dreaming about, but I got this nursing degree, and it's just like, no, like you want to be a baker, so just bake your ass off. Like, make that the
Baker die.
Yeah, really, it's like go as hard as possible, and these are people that I respect, like my mother. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to look at your mother and be like, you're wrong for telling me that, because she really just wants the best for you, right? But she doesn't understand that the people who you emulate and the people that you most revere, these are high school dropouts. These are college dropouts. These are people who quit their job or, took every penny in their life savings and or drove across country for for one opportunity. To tell a black mother that who had to work double shifts to put clothes on your back, she ain't trying to hear that shit. So it's just kind of, if you allow those things to kind of intersect or intercede in your journey, you know, you can kind of, those things can impact you negatively, you know, if you don't handle them right.
TD Jakes kind of made mention of that in one of his sermons. He was talking about turtles and giraffes, and he was saying how some people are turtles and some people are giraffes.
Oh, girl, that was some of the best. That was one of the best things, sermon things that he did. I'm like, go ahead, T. Woo! I was like, ooh, that was good.
But he was
What
saying,
do you say about turtles and giraffes?
He was saying that there are some people that are turtles and there are some people that are giraffes, and giraffes shouldn't go to turtles for advice. And turtles shouldn't go to giraffes for advice because they both have different purposes. So if a giraffe goes to a turtle and say, hey, what should I do about getting this food off the top of this tree? Well, the turtle might mean well, but he's going to give you turtle advice.
Right.
And he's not going to give you advice that's going to, you know, going to be beneficial towards your dream or your goal. He's going to give you the best turtle advice he has.
Right.
And
right.
so, you know, sometimes you got to think from that perspective, like this person really means well, but this is the best they can give me.
Right, exactly. Right. Right. And that's why your circle has to represent your dreams. You know what I mean? If you cannot have a circle that's not in some way aspiring to what you're doing or have had success in what you're doing to some capacity.
Yeah. So I've had people be like, because I like to change my look around a lot. You might see me with red hair. You might see me with short hair. You might see me with this. You might see me with that. So like I might have like a certain hair. Like now I'm wearing my real hair. Somebody might be like, oh, I like that. Don't change it.
Yeah, the biggest one has always been like, oh, you're losing weight. Why? You don't have anything wrong with you. Why are you trying to lose weight?
Like first of all, I didn't ask you. Let's start.
Right.
But I don't need you to tell me that, because just like with that, I'll have somebody come up to me like, dang, you're so daring. I would never have the guts to step out and just try something new like that. Like, I love that about you. So if you love, for me, it's artistic expression. It's fun to change looks and to see, oh, I look pretty with this and I look pretty with that too. So like, for me, it's fun. And then you come and feel like you have to, if you have to say something to me, oh, keep it like that. Don't change it no more.
Yeah.
It's not
right.
your business.
Right. Right.
And then, so that would be one. Shoot, I had another one. I think I lost it. I forgot it.
But that, you know what? That attests to having the right people around you. You gotta have the right people in your environment.
To allow you to be you, and they'll just have to adjust.
Right. What they say, move around.
Yeah. Gosh, I forgot what the other one was.
You gotta be okay with letting some people just go.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. I love that phrase. They say everybody can't go. You know what I mean? Like wherever you're going, people can't go there. Like there are a certain class of people that's just not going to be able to go where you're going. You know what I mean?
Giraffes and turtles.
Yeah,
but enough for the turtle club.
That are not meant to come with you in this moving on. Like they're just meant for this season of things.
Yeah.
I remember what the other one was. One of my exes, he would kind of be like, oh, here you go, Dr. Phyllis. So like it's a way of kind of like gaslighting. Yeah, because like I'm always coming up. I love like different little quotes, and I'm really into like self-care and ways to better yourself, and I'll throw those out. And I guess he would get frustrated by it, so he's like, "Here you go, Dr. Phyllis." Right. And so it's kind of a little bit can be a little bit emotionally abusive in a sense. If you let it be, because it can take you off of your hookup of who you really are, and oh well, now I'm guessing what I should say to you and what I shouldn't, because I don't want you to think I'm trying to be too wise or too smart or whatever. Because now you've grouped me, labeled me as Dr. Phyllis or whatever.
Yeah, your purpose is very, very much attached to your circle, like, or your success in your purpose, or your development in your purpose. Because I seen it happen firsthand. You know, I was married, and there was just so many things that my wife wanted to do that, because I was in a really funky place mentally, I just kept her from being able to experience. And it was just so crazy how it was almost magical. Once we got divorced, she just started leveling up. And it was just like I was anchoring her, you know what I mean? Like, it was like a weight around her leg, keeping her from really progressing. She had everything in her head, you know what I mean? She was made of all the right stuff, but there are some people that will block your blessings so crazy, you know what I mean? Like, and it's a blessing that I understand that I was that person, you know what I mean?
I
Because
was definitely about to applaud you for recognizing that and admitting that.
for sure, it's just because you're gonna block your own blessings if you never realize that, you know what I mean? Like,
that's a huge thing that you just mentioned. Because when you're in a marriage, not just a boyfriend girlfriend relationship, when you're in a marriage, we didn't discuss like purpose when it comes to marriage, and whether you guys should have the same purpose, or whether that person can hinder one person's dream. Like, I remember learning that you guys both should have you should be purpose mates. When you're looking for a spouse, you should be looking for somebody with a purpose, that you guys have a goal that you guys are reaching as a couple.
But there should also, I feel, you're separate, because when you're too much focused on each other, you forget about yourself. And that's why, if you ever heard anybody say that they, I left out of this because there was so much, I lost myself.
yeah, that happens for sure.
That happens for sure, but then sometimes you're with somebody who will kind of help you step into that person.
Right.
Like, I know
True.
you discussed being a manager to your spouse at a time, so you were kind of assisting and aiding in a purpose, and you guys were doing it together in a sense.
Yeah.
So that's a big, huge
yeah, I mean, I think it's important that, you know, how they say being evenly yoked. You know, I know a lot of times people attribute that straight to like religion, but, you know, just like, do you even perceive life the same way? You know what I mean? Like,
yes, agreed.
So, here what I want, kind of an assignment for y'all for the week, man. And I think this is important. This is the part about giving people their roses when they're alive, and I know Los has done that. The people that are in your circle that are a positive person for you now in your growth and in your journey, you need to let them know that.
Yeah, for sure.